Hello and welcome to this training. Today we're going to be talking about Grow Your List method number 8, viral reports. Learn how to create mini reports that go viral and set a flood of traffic back to your squeeze page. Creating viral reports is an amazing way to really get started with list building. It is basically over delivering good, high quality reports that basically builds your credibility and gets people to trust you before they're ever even subscribed to your list. This is a really cool method of list building. So let's get started with today's training. Viral reports do the convincing. Using viral reports to build your list is different than setting up a squeeze page, getting a subscriber, building a relationship, and convincing them that you're credible, and then selling to them. Your free report does the convincing that you're credible, and then the reader opts into your squeeze page for your amazing free offer, and then they buy. The basically main purpose of the viral report is to provide information that causes your reader to make a decision and take action. And that decision is to basically go to your squeeze page, put in their name and email, and get on your list. But not to give the report away, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Before your new subscriber even reads your first follow-up email, you've already built at least some level of trust in you because of the incredible, well-informative, problem-solving expert information within the report. And that's a mouthful, but that's what you're looking for. You're looking for well-informative, problem-solving expert information, so you are seen as the credible expert providing this content that in this report. We're going to basically take them from reading to subscribing. At the end of your free viral report, or wherever it makes sense, there will be a free offer that leads to one of your squeeze pages. So basically, just like in the picture, if this was your report, somewhere's in there, you're going to have a place where it makes sense that's going to lead them to take a decision and lead them to basically go get more information that is going to help them further solve the problem. Remember, it's got to be relevant. Basically like on this one here, at the end of this, we're talking about relationships in the report. Grab this free 6-series video course and learn how to build the right relationships with your freebie seeking subscribers and turn them into hot buyers ready to buy from you over and over again. It's just like a little ad there that you're going to be writing that is going to cause them to take action. And if you've done your job throughout this report of really delivering good value and getting their interest up, it's going to be an easy sell to basically just go after another free information because you've already provided good, credible, solid information to them, so they know what they're going to get from you is going to be good. Now again, you want to keep your reputation good, so once you start providing good value, you want to continue it all the way through, so your next offer is going to be just as high quality, if not even more. Creating your viral report. Make sure the information in the report is both interesting and of extreme value to the reader. This is really important. You've got to be able to keep their interest, throughout this. It's not going to be a long report like a, 50, 60 page ebook and stuff, but you still have to keep their interest, and in doing that, you're going to the content's got to be interesting and provide extreme value to the reader. Short and sweet. Between 6 and 12 pages is what I like to go for with a report. Like I said, you're not going to want to do 50 and 60 page reports because your potential readers don't want to read those kind of reports. They look at it as a report, short and sweet. Everyone is pressed for time. If they decide to close it and read it at another time, you can be 90% sure that that will never happen, that they will never get back to it. And you can't have that happening. You've got to get them, once they open that report up, to read it and take action. Get rid of fluff and cut right to the heart of the information that you are giving away. And if you can pack 6 to 12 pages of valuable information, your reader will be more than satisfied. Stay away from the 50, 60 page reports. Those are ebooks, and you need to market them as ebooks. That's going to be something totally different. Now, I will add in here quickly, which it really doesn't have anything to do with this, but if you were to create a report that you were going to offer private label rights to. If the more the merrier at that, because the person buying it is going to be able to take that and turn that into maybe 2 or 3 reports. So they're going to look at it as a little bit higher perceived value if you offer more pages that way. But just getting somebody to read it, you're going to want to keep it somewhere 6 to 12. Even if you can get some really good information, you can even cut it down to 3 pages or whatever. But somewhere's in that area. Add affiliate products. Adding affiliate offers to other high-profile marketers' products will really help you go viral here. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be talking about this a little bit later in the presentation, is how to get other people to send your viral report out. And one of the good ways to do this is to add offers to other people, because you can use that as leverage now. So you find some really good relevant products from other high profile marketers. The more high profile the better, because you're going to be going after them to market this product for you. But that's going to really help this go viral, and you'll see how that happens in a minute. Look for good, high perceived value products that are relevant to your free content in your report. It's got to make sense to the buyer, that you're going to be offering this to, or they're not going to buy. Just because we're trying to get them on our squeeze page does not mean that we cannot make some money with this along the way. Each product you offer must have the ability to add value to the reader by helping them solve their problem even further. It must be able to be positioned properly to make sense in the mind of the reader. So whatever products you're putting in there, you have to be able to position it properly in this report that it's going to actually make sense in the mind of the reader. A lot of the times it might be something, as if you're talking about building websites, it might be just something simple about talking about list building, even where you recommend an autoresponder service, and you put an affiliate link into there where it makes sense to them at that time to go check it out and buy that. Add your own products. By adding your own products you help yourself by gaining more credibility. So if you can put products in this viral report instead of using somebody else's, it goes toward you helping your own credibility. But there's an advantage sometimes to adding affiliate products in there than just your own, unless you're going to basically create your own army affiliates. Where you're going to have then sending out your free report branded with their affiliate links to your product. So if you are able to get affiliates already, if you've got a bunch of affiliates, then it's great to put your own products in there and offer them an affiliate link to rebrand that report with, so that when somebody purchases it, that they get a commission as well. Here's your report layout. This is basically a simple format to use as a model. And one of the good things about this, if you get this model and basically use this as a template, then when you create further different reports at other times, you can just basically lay them out in this same format. You've already got the format laid out. You're just going to basically change the content in it. But basically, you're going to want to start out with an introduction, talking about what they're going to find in the report, maybe who you are, your biography, things like that, building up your credibility. You're going to want a table of contents. Now, it's not as important with a table of contents when you're talking 3, 4, 5-page reports where they don't have to do a lot of searching. But once you start getting up there, it's easier for them to locate the information that they might be more interested in by having that table of contents, so that they can go directly to the page. It just adds a higher perceived value as well, and it offers it's a benefit to the reader. And then you're going to want to put maybe 2 or 3 chapters in there in the book, depending on the length of it, and how much how much information on the topic that you're actually going to cover. And then you're going to want to end it with a conclusion, basically going back over some of the more important points in there and giving them a call to action. And wherever it makes sense throughout this format, you're going to want to put your call to action, sending them to get another offer from you that is going to lead them to your squeeze page. Titles and chapter titles. They must be relevant and tightly themed around your targeted niche. Work on creating great reports and chapter titles. The main report title must convey strong emotion, benefits, and command instant attention. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. When you get people that are basically promoting your product, Sometimes the title of your report is the only thing they really include in their email. They forget about all the rest of the benefits unless you've created some swipe for them. A lot of times they don't know what it's about, and they're going to grab the only thing they're going to grab from that is the title. And that's all they're going to include when they promote it. If they do that, you better make sure that that title is good enough that it's going to make this go viral. Because if that's all that you're working off from and stuff, that title's got to grab the attention of those that are seeing it. The individual chapter titles must convey the same and promote further interest to continue reading. So when you go on throughout your report, each different chapter that's involved in there, you want to make sure that those titles convey basically the same as your title. It doesn't have to be as strong, but it needs to be really promoting interest to promote them, to continue reading. One of the ways that you can do this is study great advertising and stuff and look at the top headlines that are out there. Study other people's free reports. When you get a free report that, to download or whatever, take a look at the report and see what it is. Did it really capture your attention? What kind of emotions did it play on? Really study them so to help you get better at writing your own titles. Creating content. Use ready available content on the net. Now, I'm not advocating in any way whatsoever, shape, or form that you just go out and copy someone else's content. That is not acceptable. That's plagiarism. Basically, what you need to do is go out and look for relative good content and then use it as a guide or the framework for your report that you write in your own words. So you go out and you do your fact finding, you maybe open up a text file, get several different things that you can work from. You need to rewrite it in your own words. So it's really good to know what you're talking about when you start doing this. There's another way I'll talk about here in just a minute that you can take the content and use it word for word if that's what you wish. But if you're going out and looking for content on the net, make sure that you rewrite it and rewrite it into your own words. Make it your own unique content. Another good way to go about getting content for your report is to find a co-author. Look for a co-author and split the writing responsibilities. So let's say you have maybe 4 chapters in it. Each of you take a couple chapters and write it. Or maybe you're responsible for, doing the table of contents and coming up with a good title for it and doing the conclusion and the introduction and all that, while somebody else is going to be writing the content for it. Give the co-author a promotion in the report as well. There must be a benefit that is involved for them as well. If you're monetizing these reports, make sure there's a way for them to monetize it. If there's no benefit to them in helping you, they're probably not going to do this for you. This will need some proper planning to iron out all the details so everyone knows what is expected of the other partner. And we'll stop right there for just a second. That's something that's really important. Sometimes partnerships, if you go about them wrong, you don't plan them out, you can run into some places where it seems like one person is doing all the work and the other one's not, pulling their share, and that's going to create some hard feelings and stuff. So be really careful with that. Make sure that you know what to expect, from each other when you go into a partnership. But the advantages are really obvious here, especially if the people you approach have star power. So if you can find a co-author that has a lot of star power to really add to this, that's going to give you an instant boost to your business, your name, and credibility, especially if you don't have a lot of credibility, because you become the expert by association. So, if you find like one of the top marketers that is going to co-author with you, that lends to your credibility as well. And it's also going to give you a farther reach into your target market, especially if this is a guy or lady that's got a big list, and they're a big star powered marketer or whatever, that's going to give you the advantage of getting that report out to a bigger reach. You also may outsource to get content. Another way to create content is to simply outsource it to ghostwriters, where you basically hire somebody to write this, and then after they're done writing it, it's just understood that you have the rights to it, to the content that's there. If you're interested in outsourcing your project to experienced freelancers, you can easily find a trustworthy professional from the following freelance marketplaces. You could go to some place like guru.com, elance.com, scriptlance, probably not as much, but you can probably find somebody there. Warrior Forum would be a great place. Go to the Warriors for Hire section and look for people. You can go into the Warriors basically the Warrior Forum, and start asking people, if there's people in there that would like the job. Go to odesk.com. You can find some good people to write it there. Make sure that whoever's writing your report is able to write in good fluent English. If that's, if you're especially from the United States where English is the main language, you're going to want to make sure that your report reads well. Otherwise, you're going to have to do a lot of the writing and grammar and things like that over again. You can go to forums like we were just talking about when I mentioned the Warrior Forum there. This is a quick way of getting contributing writers for your report. Post a request in your favorite niche forum. You'll be surprised at the positive response received. The response rate will increase if the forums are active and highly participated in. One of the things that you really want to think about when we're talking about highly participated is that you are highly participated in the forums as well that you're going to approach, because this helps them to know who you are. Basically, it gets people that you've built relationships with already to be able to that step up to the plate, and because they're going to know that whatever you do is going to be something good. So make sure that you participate, as well as finding forums that are really active and highly participated. One of the problems with a lot of smaller forums is people go in there to use them and to get the benefits from them, and nobody ever responds back to them. And then basically that's just kind of a dead forum. So look for ones that have good activity and highly participated. Offer people an attractive incentive to help you write or contribute content to your report. This could be anything from a link to their website inside the report. So maybe you're going to put a link to their blog where they have a squeeze page or something set up as well, or maybe let them add an offer into it. This could be, adding valuable bonuses. Maybe when they go to download your free gift that they're getting for subscribing, once they get to your squeeze page, maybe on that page there they can have a bonus where where the subscriber has to go to their squeeze page to get your free unadvertised bonus. You can offer products to them. If you have products, you can say, hey, I've got this video course or whatever that I'll give to you. Maybe you've got a package that you can give them resale rights to, or maybe a PLR package. Maybe free advertising on your website. A freelancing service. Maybe you can, write emails or follow-up messages or something for them later, as in return, or mail out to your list for one of their products. Always think about returning value back. And as you get growing, especially growing your list here, this is going to be a lot easier, especially when we just mentioned, there where you can maybe do a mail out to your list for somebody that helps you out, if they get a product. So maybe they don't have a product right now, but as you grow your list and they get that first product, you can help them market it by sending it out to your list. Use article directories. Now find 5 to 10 good articles from article directories and compile them into a report. Add in your own introduction and bio. So basically you're going to follow the format that we talked about earlier. Add in your introduction and bio, your comments about the articles. So maybe when you have one of your articles, you might want to make some comments of your own, to add and lend credibility to you. Add a report conclusion, and of course, don't forget to add your link to a squeeze page with a special irresistible offer. Remember, you must leave the article writer's resource box intact. Now, the articles that you're going to be looking for in these article directories have got to be relevant. They have got to match your offer that you're going to be giving away to your squeeze page. If it doesn't, your offer is not going to make any sense. So you're not just going to want to find a bunch of 5, 10 articles. They have to be very relevant, specific articles you're looking for. You can find private label rights content, and this is where I was talking about earlier. You can get content. You don't even got to change it if you don't want to, but that's not my recommendation. Excellent source of great content for your free report. Rework and rebrand is my recommendation. So basically, if you find private label right reports, rework them, do some writing on them, and rebrand them. You have purchased, these products and stuff, and you've got private label rights to them. That means you can add to them, you can take away from that, you can add your own spin on things. So make sure that you do that. Make sure you read the rights first and that you are allowed to give the content away. So you're not going to want to have, a report or whatever that says you don't have giveaway rights to it and then start giving it away. A lot of times you'll find it that if in order to give it away you have to change 50% of it or make sure that it's not recognizable or whatever. Those aren't the kind that you want to look for. That's a lot of work if you're going to use private label rights product. Look for good reports that you can easily just rework and rebrand for yourselves. Find ebooks with PLR and giveaway rights to them and break them down into several reports. Now, giveaway ebooks are not as easy to come by, but they are out there. And when you can find a good one, then you can break them down into several reports because you're not going to want a 50, 60 page ebook. Easily you could get 4 or 5 reports out of that ebook. Make your content unique and remember your introduction, bio, and your conclusion. So just basically write them out in that format that we were talking about earlier because you want to have your own credibility in there as well and talking about who you are and build you up as the expert. Add your links to your squeeze page and special offer and affiliate offers in the private label rights package. All right, there's 2 customers that you must please when you're thinking about this viral report. The end reader, who most people think about the end reader all the time, but they forget about writing the report for somebody else, and that is the distributor of your viral report. While it's vitally important that you write a report that attracts and offers value to your reader, it's also important to remember that your first target are those distributors that will begin your report viral outbreak, resulting in the massive traffic coming back to your squeeze page. That is very important to think about, and most people don't even think about it. They don't think about writing this report that offers a benefit to somebody actually to send it out. They write this report and then they struggle to ever get it out. And if you can't get it out to the reader, then it doesn't matter how good your content was. So you've got to start thinking about that distributor that's going to be distributing it as well. You've got to offer benefits to them. Focus on benefits to both the person that's going to be distributing and to the one that's going to be reading to get them to take the call to action and to go subscribe to your list. Make the report brandable. Make your report brandable. Allow other people to replace some of the affiliate offers in the report with their own links. In return, they will market the report and get it into as many hands as possible. This is a good way to get affiliates and JV partners promoting your free report. They've got to have some kind of a benefit to it. So if you're putting products in there, let's say that you've put some products in there or whatever, and then you get other people that come along and to send it out, and they're able to rebrand this with their affiliate links. So if somebody was to click on one of those products and buy it, that person that sent it out is going to be able to receive compensation back for helping you. Now remember that some of the links will remain with your affiliate links as well, unless you want to really give all the benefit to those trying to send it out, which is good if you're just looking to get that person to your subscriber list, which is a huge benefit to you. But also, you can also leave some of those links with your own affiliate links where you only have certain products that are going to be brandable with the affiliates links. So take a look at how many affiliate links you have in the report. So let's say, if you have 3 of them, so maybe there's 3 special offers throughout that report that allow somebody to click on and buy the product. I usually make 1 or 2 of them, and I usually lean toward the 2 just because this is adding a higher incentive to the one that is I want to send it out. But I usually make 1 or 2 of them brandable and leave the remaining branded with my link. So, there's going to be at least 1 of them in there that's going to allow me to make a commission if somebody buys it. If I have 5 links in the report, I make 3 of them brandable and 2 with mine. Or maybe I'll stick with just one, the main one, and then focus on getting that person on my list as well, because that's going to be the main benefit that you're looking for, is getting that person on the list. Because once they become a buyer, get on your list, you can sell to them over and over again. Make sure that there's easy access to your report. Refrain from adding hoops for your potential subscribers to jump through to get the report. Your basic goal is to just get the report out there. Ideally, it should be freely available, which is no subscription required, where basically somebody sends that report out and they're going to say basically you just have to go download this report. That's all there is to it. They don't have to go to a squeeze page and sign up to get it, although you can do it that way. That's not what I'm going to recommend. I'm going to recommend just getting that report and just giving it away for free, with taking the chance that nobody's ever going to sign up to your list. But if you've done your job right, providing the content and the value that's there and the offer that you have them, that you provide for them throughout your content, they're going to go sign up. You're going to have to work, if it doesn't work as great the first time, try it again and, work for better conversions. But basically say, here's the report. You don't have to do nothing except take it and read it. And if you like it, pass it around to your friends. That's all there is to it. You don't have to go sign up for anything. Alternatively, you can offer your report to anyone who gives you a valid email address. If you want to, if you don't want to just give it away, you can say, okay, I just need your email address, and forget the name and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, provide your email address and I will give you the report. I prefer the first one. All right, let's talk about methods of traffic. Strategically add links in blog posts. Basically, you're going to write a report and get it, ready to go out, give it away for free, and then you're going to go to your blog and you're going to write blog posts. And this really works great if you got good traffic coming to your blog, so be working on your blogging as well. But you write basically a post on your blog on your blog explaining all about this free report, and then at the end say, to get this free report, basically click here and download it, and that's all there is to it. You're not asking them to go to a squeeze page or anything like we just talked about. Just download your free report right here. Giving it to your affiliates and JV partners to share. We talked about the advantages of this already a little bit, and how to really make it so that they have an incentive to want to send it out. But basically getting it in the hands of your affiliates and JV partners to share with their list. Telling your own list about it and letting them give it away. So that's why it's really important to be working on your list building all the time, is to be getting that list so that you have that leverage as well, so that you have that ready-made traffic just sitting there waiting for you. Basically, you can send it out to your list, say, hey, I've got a free report, just download it today. Feel free to share it with whomever you would like. If you think of somebody else that would really benefit from this, send it to them. Just let them give it away themselves. Creating and posting a YouTube video about it. So you can create a video talking about the content, maybe on the subject that your free report is, and to say, and to get some more information, go here and download the free report. Once again, tell them, there's no subscribing to anything yet. Just go and download the report. Telling your social media networks about it, like in Twitter and Facebook. Say, hey guys, I created this free report today. Here it is. Just click on the download link and read it. If it's something you enjoy, make sure you pass it around. Add links to report in your email signatures and forum signatures. So if you're into forum marketing, or even on your emails that are going out, just have a link there that, talking about your free report. Have the little advertisement there for it, and just give it away. Use affiliates and JV partners. Set up an affiliate program and pay affiliates and JV partners so much per lead for every subscriber, or by paying commissions on a high converting back-end offer connected to the report product funnel. A lot of people are probably going to think about doing the second, the latter, instead of the first one there. But if you can do it, and I want you to think about something here for just a second before you go on. That that's crazy to sit there and pay somebody so much per lead, for every subscriber and stuff. But you've got to be thinking about that person, when they get on your list, it has value. That's something that's that you're going to be able to market to now, is that subscriber that you've now got. So think about, if you're paying so much. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot of money. Maybe it's 50 cents a lead or whatever, or maybe it's 25 cents, whatever it is, a dollar, or maybe you offer prizes or something for them to send so many leads to you. Like we were just talking about, you can also run a contest, have prizes that you pay out for the most leads generated to your top affiliates. Maybe it's, the top affiliate gets, if they send you 400 or 500 people, they get a couple $100 or whatever for it, for their efforts. You need to offer an incentive for your JV partners and affiliates to really send them out. Now, the incentive could be, like we were talking about up here in the first paragraph there, is just by adding a product into the funnel where this eventually leads them, that your affiliates and JV partners have an opportunity to basically get a commission every time somebody buys that from one of their customers they sent. As affiliates and JV start to promote the report and get it circulating, you will start to see your subscribers list grow and even commissions come in for yourself from affiliate links that you have in the report. So basically, once you get this army of affiliates promoting this report and getting it circulating, you're going to start seeing your subscriber list grow, and that's the main thing that we're looking to do here. But you're also going to see commissions start coming in. One of the things you got to think about is if you do it right and you've got offers in there that they're able to buy, and you have your affiliate links, basically you're going to be able to get commissions off that. But also, as they get into your follow-up series and into your own product funnel once they're on your subscriber list. Approach product owners. Go to the owners of the products you are promoting in the free report and ask them to send it to their affiliates as a tool to generate more commissions for themselves. Now, this is something that is really cool. Basically, you go out and you find some really good products out there that belong to some really good star-powered marketers that are out there. You get these products and you create a free report that goes along with their product. And then what you do, you contact that product owner and you ask them to send it out to their affiliates as a tool to generate more commissions for themselves. So what you're doing is you're basically adding value into this product owner's life right now and into their business, because you've done something that they probably could do if they had the time, but you created a report. And basically it's all centered around their product, and you say, take this out here and give it to your affiliates so that they can use it as a tool to generate more commissions for you. And what they're, they look at that as like, wow, that's cool. Thank you for doing that. And, of course, you've got your link that's going to your free offer in there. It's like, so that you're getting them on your subscriber list, but you've added value to the product owner and stuff by giving their affiliates a tool to help them sell that product. If your interest is to make money as well, then you will need to make sure a couple of the links for at least one of the offers remains your affiliate link, and have affiliates use their link in the remaining offers. So if there's going to be other offers in there, make sure that you have one of your affiliate links in there as well. But that's not where I really want you to focus your attention, because you need to focus your attention on getting them on your list and then taking them through your product funnel and getting them to buy. Rinse and repeat, contacting the remaining owners of the products you include in your report. So maybe you've put this report together and it was centered around 3 or 4 products. Now make sure that all of these products are, go together and they're relevant and stuff as well, which, shouldn't be too much problem or whatever in your niche. So maybe if you're like in the make money online or list building and stuff, that you're finding some, how to generate traffic to your squeeze page as one, and maybe how to build relationships with your subscribers, how to do follow-up messages, different products that relate to list building, and offer these products inside this report. And if you've got like 4 different product owners, you go to each one of these product owners and say, could you send this out to your affiliates as a tool to basically generate more commissions for your business? Focus on having the link to each of the individual products being the link rebrandable by the affiliates associated with each separate product owner. So if there's 4 things in there, you're going to want, product A is going to that links in that to go into that product. Want to make sure it's rebrand that they can rebrand it with their own affiliates. Product B would be product owners B's affiliates. Product C would be product owner C's affiliates, and so forth. All right, I want to thank you for joining me on this training. It's basically time for action. This is an amazing way to get traffic and to get people to subscribe to your list. Creating free reports and getting them to grow viral is an amazing opportunity to grow your list with very targeted subscribers. It's also a great way to build your own credibility and help you push your way into the spotlight where others will notice you and begin searching for your information about you that may lead to your website set up for list building. You're basically putting yourself out there. You're getting yourself seen out there. Every report that you see out there, and when people start seeing you as providing all this good relative content that is helping them, what happens is they begin to start searching for you because they see you as a credible expert, and they start finding you in the search engines and finding your other products and your other squeeze pages that you have set up, and that's going to be a really good way to start list building as well. So again, I want to thank you for joining me.